welcome back. Joining us now, who is known for their steaks, chops, and adventurous American fare, is Johnny D's. Here to tell us more about it is Chris and Greg. Thank you so much for coming in today, you
You're
two.
welcome. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Okay, so I mentioned it, but Chris, what do you guys specialize in?
We're in an iconic location where E.B. Green's used to be, so we have the representation of their steaks and chops, but we have a lot of range. We have a lot of vegetarian items. We have a lot of seafood items. You could come in and get a burger, or you can come in and get an $85 dry-aged steak.
Okay, something for everyone then.
Yes.
Okay, Greg, tell us about what you're making for us today.
Well, today we'll be preparing a chicken piccata. We do have one of our 22-ounce dry-aged ribeyes as well,
Okay.
served with mashed potatoes and broccolini. And we're also going to do a pappardelle pasta.
Okay, fun. Let's talk a little bit about the lobster night that you have coming up.
So-
That's my favorite.
So we added an extra room on, and it's called the garden room. I have ficus trees that are growing fast. They're going to be up in the atrium very shortly. By the time it gets cold, it'll be like an oasis in there.
Okay.
And our first opening night is a lobster night coming up this Wednesday, which is 4 courses of lobster dishes and then a chef's dessert.
Oh, beautiful. So do you guys have events like these often? It says that you guys have Adventurous American fare, so tell us a little bit about that.
So I think what we do is we take a really adventurous look at all the dishes we do. So nothing is plain except for one item. We have a chicken fried steak on the menu, and the chef's decision was, if we're going to do a chicken fried steak, we don't chef it up. We make it just like a diner in the South.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Tell us a little bit more about how people can get tickets to the lobster night.
Lobster night, the tickets are available through a link on our website at jdbuffalo.com, but mainly it's through Eventbrite.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Now, I know that you guys have daily happy hours. Tell us about that.
We do. We have a lot of drink specials, and we have a lot of specials on our food items, but the real lure is $2 oysters. And we get, right now our oysters are coming from the cold waters of Nova Scotia, and they are delicious. I had one for breakfast.
Oysters for breakfast. That's how good they are.
Just one.
Just one. Okay. And you also were celebrating Friday, and you guys for Fridays have your prime rib Fridays at Johnny D's. So tell us about that.
We just started it. We realized that there's really not a lot of places to get prime rib around Buffalo. It was also a signature of our predecessor, who was there for 30 years, and our chef does a terrific job putting together the prime rib. So every Friday night we have prime rib.
Nice.
Comes with horseradish cream, au jus, vegetables and potatoes.
Okay. Now, how long have you guys been around?
4 months.
4 months. Okay, you're new. How exciting. Tell us a little bit about your background and why you wanted to, get Johnny D started, and what you really think Buffalo is a foodie place.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like you guys are coming in hot to take that restaurant level to another step.
Yeah, so I own 4 of my own restaurants, then I got into corporate life. And I realized corporate life, being the president of big companies, you're not in the hospitality business, you're in the spreadsheet and meeting business. Mm-hmm. And I love just doing the day-to-day work, talking to guests, working with the chefs on our recipes, and setting up the bathrooms at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we have a 15-year lease, and we're 4 months in, so we're just a puppy right now.
Okay, alrighty. Greg, tell us a little bit about how it's been for you, what you bring to the menu.
Sure, it's been an excellent experience so far. As far as I'm not the executive chef, that's Ken, but I am his sous chef. So he's more of the idea man, I'm more of the execution.
Okay.
But today we got a chicken piccata right here. Basically a little chicken stock, white wine. You'll have chicken stock, white wine, capers, of course, and a little lemon juice. And it's kind of simple. There's not too much to it. The simpler sometimes are better.
Yeah. What are you guys known for?
All of the items on the menu are like my kids.
Okay, you're like, I can't pick one. They're all my favorites.
Because we've developed it all. This is probably one of our best sellers.
Okay.
We sell a lot of the steaks, the chops, lamb, pork chops, but we also sell a lot of burgers.
Uh-huh.
And our burger is a blend of short rib, brisket, and chuck, and it's delicious.
Well, we saw in one of those pictures that it looks like you guys have like a nice little outdoor terrace almost.
We do. It's not a nice little terrace. It's a 100-seat terrace.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And it's we're going to get it activated for next year.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. What's been the best part about having people come and dine in and enjoy your space? What are you looking for people to feel when they're sitting
I'll
down?
tell you what I really love. We're in a hotel, but we want to be a restaurant for locals. If you have a good locals restaurant, you'll have a good hotel restaurant.
Yeah.
And I love when people are in the hotel for 5 days in a row. If we get them on their first night, we see them all 5 days.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just we try to talk to every table, and we just want to build a good base of what people love.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you mind if I take a bite?
Please.
Okay. A taste of what I love: pasta and chicken. That is delicious. I will have to make an appearance at the restaurant sometime soon. Thank you both so much for coming in. Viewers, if you would like to learn more information, get tickets to Johnny D's Lobster Night, you can do that at eventbrite.com, and you can learn more about them at jdbuffalo.com. Thanks again for coming in, you guys.
Thank you, Chelsea.